Everybody, my name is Sam. I identify as a hard of hearing gay man. I'm 20 years old and I'm studying film as well at uni as well as Auslan. I would like to acknowledge the Gadigal people from the Eora Nation who are the true owners of this land, and I pay my respects to their elders past, present and future. This land that we're meeting on always was and always will be Aboriginal land. I'm a bit nervous because I'm signing tonight and this Auslan is not my first language. I grew up for 18 years learning to speak, learning to lip read. It was very, very difficult. I had a lot of therapy. My family was really, really invested in helping me to improve my speech because that's what the doctors told them they should do. I'm hard of hearing and my hearing is gradually declining more and more and eventually will probably completely deteriorate. When I think about social inclusion and what that means, I have to say it's really difficult to personify because we don't have a lot to compare it to. Accessibility is a really difficult issue. Many people assume that people who are hard of hearing can hear because we don't sign, but it's not the case. So film is a really good example of a place where, you really want to be able to participate, but hearing doesn't necessarily mean understanding. And I love film. So I think this is a really great initiative and a really amazing thing to do, to make film more accessible for everybody.
Recently, I went to the cinema, just like always, although this time I was really aware of the fact that I was not actually understanding any of the dialogue spoken. And at first I thought I was a bit naive, but then I realized. While watching the film, I was thinking whether this has always been my experience and that I only understood then. Or is it because my hearing has declined over the years? Possibly it's both. But I think it's also because I've now understood what social inclusion feels like, thanks to my wonderful Auslan friends and teachers, and because of going to a few hard of hearing open caption sessions. Whatever it is, cinema is definitely an area that needs to improve and become more inclusive and accessible, and as a film student myself, I vouch to achieve that. Cinemas and distributors need to as well, and this change needs to happen from the top, with distributors demanding for films to provide captions in the appropriate and proper way, and we need to create more pressure. Accessibility is about having open captions available at all sessions, not just 12 p.m. on a Monday. Deaf, hard of hearing, and anyone who uses captions have work lives as well, and they want to go and enjoy a Friday night with their friends. So having said that, what I mean to say is that cinema time is just as much as about accessibility as it is providing captions. Venues like Brandwick Ritz are doing a really great job, and independent cinemas like Dendy's need to follow Palace Central's fantastic initiative in offering captions. So I want to read something that I posted on Facebook because that's how millennials document their thoughts these days. Okay? So this is from the 9th of July, and I wrote this when I was feeling really emotional. I think I just finished my Auslan Certificate 2 class. Shout out to my teachers. Love you. Anyway. This feeling is one of the greatest gifts of my life. Inclusion like none other. Never before have I been in social situations like at the pub and felt fully integrated and included, and that I was not missing out on anything. My life as a hard of hearing and oral person is different now because I know that these past times of isolation and being used to missing out no longer have to occur. There's a beauty and absolute luxury in being able to understand and fully communicate in group situations, regardless of whether it's a noisy environment or not. It's made me learn so much more about myself and so much more about the life of equality myself and other people can strive for. I'm so thankful for my offline friends. This journey is nowhere near over yet, but my heart has learned to love in ways I never thought was possible, and my life is looking more accessible and inclusive than ever. And I can't wait until I soon feel the same about open captions at the cinema. Thank you.